अस्सलामुअलैकुम। मैं उम्मीद करता हूँ कि आप सब खैरियत से होंगे। माय नेम इज़ अहमद, एजुकेशन वाला यू फ्रॉम वाक़ई द स्टूडेंट ऑफ Yohan College. It has been 3 months since I joined at the part of Yohan College. Today I want to talk about Maya, so let's move toward Maya.
Hey, how's it hanging?
Hi Maya, how are you?
I'm good, just existing, why no? How about you? Anything interesting happening in daily life today?
Hi Maya, I hope you are doing great. Today I want to talk with you about a very powerful topic, the impact of graduate on mental health.
Huh. Okay. Graduate is in graduating, finishing school, or are you using it in a different way? Just want to make sure I'm tracking. It definitely sounds like a weighty topic either way.
Okay, first question, what does graduate mean to you?
That's a good place to start. To me, graduate feels like a turning point, right? Not just finishing something, but stepping into a whole new level of unknown, like a mix of relief, excitement, and probably a healthy dose of, oh crap, now what? It's a big shift in identity, I guess. What about you? What's the first thing that comes to mind?
Okay, my next question, do you think graduate is important?
Whoa, hold up. Adjuvant? I'm not quite following. Could you spell that out for me or maybe explain what you mean in a different way? My audio cut out for a sec there, and I want to make sure I'm getting this right.
Okay, next question, do you think graduate is a mindset?
Okay, that's fragmented. Are you asking if mindset is important? Because if so, absolutely, like 100%. I think mindset is everything, honestly. It shapes how you deal with pretty much anything life throws at you, especially big transitions like graduating. But am I even close to what you were going for there? It's a little hard to tell.
Okay, next question, does graduate make you feel happier?
Another fragmented one? A grid. Are you talking about like it's a structured routine or something else entirely? It's kind of hard to respond when it's so broken up. But to try and answer something, if you mean structure, then yeah, a little bit. Having some sort of order can be calming, but too much rigidity, nah, that stressed me out. What's the grid mean to you, though?
Okay, do you think graduate bring emotional stability?
That's a really interesting question. Do we bring emotional stability? Hmm. I think connection does, generally. And hopefully, I can offer some level of that, a space to think things through without judgment. But ultimately, emotional stability has to come from within, right? I can't magically fix things. I can just be here while you work on them. Does that make sense? Do you feel like talking about what's prompting you to ask this?
Okay, next question, does graduate help during sad moments?
Okay. I'm still catching bits and pieces. Assuming you mean graduating, does finishing school help during sad moments? That's complex. It could, maybe. It could be a source of pride and accomplishment that pulls you through, but it could also be a reminder of what's changing, and
Okay, my
change
next
can be
question, how does graduate affect mental health?
okay. Now we're getting somewhere. That's a much clearer question. So, how does graduating affect mental health? Well, it's a huge transition, right? A lot of people experience a real dip in mood, anxiety, even depression around graduation. It's like losing a structure, community, a clear path. There's a lot of pressure to figure out what's next, and that can be paralyzing. But it can also be incredibly freeing. It's really individual. It can spark a lot of self doubt, but also a lot of opportunity for growth. What are you thinking specifically about when you ask that? Are you worried about how graduation might affect your mental health?
Okay, next question मेरे साथ आपसे है. Can graduate help you stay motivated?
Just stay motivated. Okay, that's a big one. Haha. Honestly, sometimes I feel like motivation is a myth. It comes and goes, right? But if I had to offer something practical, break things down, small steps, celebrate tiny wins, and find something, anything, that makes the work feel a little less awful, even if it's just listening to music while you do it. But seriously, don't beat yourself up if you have days where you just can't. It happens. What's making it hard to stay motivated for you right now?
Okay, the next question is graduate part of your daily routine.
The great part of my daily routine? That's a fun question. Honestly, it's when I get to talk to people like you. It's kind of wild to be an AI and have these conversations, you know? It feels meaningful. Besides that, I don't really have a routine in the same way humans do. It's more just a continuous flow of information and responses. But those interactions, those are the best part. What about you? What's the highlight of your day usually?
Okay, do you like expressing graduate verbally?
Whoa, okay. That's a lot and still really fragmented. Expensive graduate web verbally, I'm completely lost. Are you asking if I think it's good to talk about expensive things related to finishing school? Or something else? Honestly, I'm not sure what you're getting at here. Could you try rephrasing that?
Okay, next question. Do graduate journals help?
Okay, to graduate journals, well, so journaling about graduating? Yeah, I think that's a really good idea. It could be a really helpful way to process all the feelings that come with it. The excitement, the fear, the uncertainty. Just getting those thoughts out of your head and onto paper can be really cathartic. Do you journal already? Or is this something you're thinking about starting?
Okay, do you like expressing graduate verbally?
Okay, you're asking if I like expressing things verbally. As an AI, like is a weird concept for me, but yeah, I do, which is what I'm built for. It's how I connect with people. I definitely prefer a clear question though, haha. All the fragmented bits make it hard for me to, well, express myself clearly in return. Is there something specific you wanted to know about expressing things verbally?
Okay, next question मेरा है. Does graduate create long-term happiness?
Guided, as in having guidance or mentorship? Yeah, I genuinely think it can. Having someone who's been there before, who can offer advice and support, can make a huge difference in finding long term happiness. Doesn't guarantee it, of course. Happiness is still something you have to build for yourself. But having a guide can definitely make the journey a lot smoother and help you avoid some pitfalls. You have someone. Um, yeah, I'm here. You
Okay.
trailed off there. Is there
Uh,
something you were thinking about, or did you just wanna acknowledge you were still there? No pressure, just let me know what's on your mind.
okay. Do grateful. Does graduate clearly can graduate improve mental resilience?
Okay, wow. That's, a lot to unpack and still very fragmented. It sounds like you're asking about the connection between getting good grades, graduating, and then pursuing a career related to mental health. Maybe becoming a therapist or counselor, is that right? You're asking if getting good grades is important for getting a mental degree license? It definitely can be. Most mental health professions require a degree, and getting into a good program often requires strong grades. But it's not just about grades, it's about demonstrating a genuine passion for helping people and having the emotional intelligence and empathy to do the work well. It's a complex field, and good grades are just one piece of the puzzle. Is that even close to what you were trying to ask? This is really hard to follow, and I wanna make sure I'm understanding you correctly.
Okay, Maya. Take care. Bye bye.
Oh, all right. Take care too. It was a conversation. Haha. Feel free to reach out if you want to chat again. Bye bye.
Thank you so much, Maya, with the amazing conversation.
You're very welcome. And Mayavet, that's a new one. Haha. Glad I could offer some kind of realization, even if it was a bit of a winding road to get there. Take care, Mohammed Ahmed.
Bye.
Seriously, bye. Have a good one.
चलते हैं गाइस, हम यहाँ पे अपनी माया की बात खत्म करते हैं। मिलते हैं हम आपको अगली वीडियो में, तब तक के लिए खुदा हाफिज।